Hey guys, Ep5 here with episode number 1 of our Roma career mode on FIFA 18. This is going to be the last career mode we do throughout the whole of FIFA. No other career modes will be done. What I've done in this career mode, I've updated the leagues. So I've done the relegated and promoted teams to Serie A. I've also done all of the Italian transfers. So all other leagues still have their base squads, no transfers made. You can see this, I've brought in Pastore, Cliver, Santone, Cristiante, players like that into the squad, and it's only in Italy. So I kind of did that because I feel other teams are going to make transfers, sell on those players, stuff like that before we even play a majority of them. So it's just really a waste of time for me to make those changes. We then go and hire 2 youth scouts. I've picked euros instead of pounds just because we're in Europe, not England or America. 2 decent scouts. The third one was not so good, so we left it and we just stuck with the 2. The Italian guy's going to Italy, and you've guessed it, the Dutch guy is going to Holland. Now, they're both 4-star, 5-star, but they're switched. So one's 5-star experience, the other's 4-star experience, one's 5-star judgment, the other's 4-star judgment. We've then got an offer in for Diego Perotti. He's a left winger, he's not in the first team, he's on the bench. And Atletico offered £21.5 million for him. I thought that was perfect. It's not even a first team player. We can sell him on, make some money for our future deals. Now, the first deal I went in for was a new centre back because I thought Fazio just wasn't really good enough. And the first player that came to mind was David Luiz. Now, the offer for David Luiz, we put in £27.5 million, and it was accepted straight away. We then moved on to his contract. And for his contract, we gave him a crucial first team player, 3 years, to keep him till he's 33. For the whole career mode, I'm looking to do as many years as we possibly can before FIFA 19. But you can see there he accepted the contract. I then went in for another centre-back. This guy is Salif Sane from Senegal and Hanover. 80 overall, we offered 16.5 million. They wanted 19.5, tried to bump it down maybe just the slightest bit more. They were adamant to get 19.5. I accepted that because for that kind of player, I think it's a decent price. We then moved on to his contract. We've already got Luiz in, so we've got the first team player of Luiz and Manas, and then on the bench we've got Juan Jesus. I think it's Juan Jesus as a centre back. We then got Sane, and then we have a wing back. I think we'll have Santon or Perez. Not sure what one. Sane has got an important first team role, 4 years, and he kept with the same wages. He just wanted some bonuses, which is good for us. We're changing the kit number. Sane's already number 2, I think that's good enough. Luiz I'm going to give number 23. And I'm also going to change the colour of his sweatbands, which are currently blue. We'll change them to red for now. I don't know if there's a colour a bit closer to the colour of the Roma kit. And we also got in our first youth intake. Now, this one we've got 2 decent little players. We've got Daniel de Graaf and Frank Baker. We're going to leave them in there for now. And for Italy, we also got another decent little player. A couple 90s. The best 2 were Alessino Mancini and Nicola Lombardi. And we finally get into a game. The first game of the season, we're taking on Atalanta. And they've got some decent players, Atalanta. They've also signed John Joe Shelby from not from Swansea, from Newcastle, sorry. Swansea is like the first club he was at. But yeah, from Newcastle. And 8 minutes in, you can see the first couple minutes was kind of in their dominance from the goal kick. Strootman plays a nice ball up to Kolarov. I like he's attacking wing-back. Him and Florenzi both are, so it's really nice. El Shaarawy with a nice little Ronaldo chop. Tries to dink it in, but does get taken out by Darun, the former Middlesbrough man. And on the 10-minute mark, we get a penalty. Now, stepping up to the plate is De Rossi, and that's a brilliant penalty. Just at the perfect level to go underneath the keeper. And we get a 1-0 lead 11 minutes into the game. I've got a replay of the penalty coming up here. Just look at this. Look how nice this is. Just enough power and a perfect placement underneath the keeper's arm. And we go 1-0 up. And we continue the attacking onslaught as Pastore, a new signing, plays it into Strootman, his midfield partner. Barisha plays a really nice save there. That was going bottom corner. And he did well to get down there. Florenzi, good cross. not the tallest person in there. Should have Edin Dzeko in there, really. But Pastore is going to play it down to the goal scorer, De Rossi. He finds Kolarov. Kolarov's through. Shoots across goal. Not enough power on that one. And Berisha can just save it, catch it in his arms, and throw it out for a... Throw it out. Shelby plays a brilliant ball through to Alessandro Gomez. He's got the pace over Manolas, but he doesn't have the shot against Alisson. And it is still 1-0 now, just before half time. Looking to get one final chance. Can't get it. Manolas looks to touch it. Looks like a bit of a miscommunication problem between Alisson and Manolas. But in the end, we are not punished for that mistake. And we can continue into the second half with our lead. There was an injured guy down, which helped us play the advantage. And Kluivert looks to whip him across to the back post. El Shaarawy with a header. Berisha with a really nice save again. And that was the final highlight of the game. The game ended as a 1-0 victory for Roma. And the player of the match for this game was Daniele De Rossi, the midfield maestro. 1 goal, 9.3 rating, good passes. Actually made no tackles in that game, which is quite incredible for a CDM. We then move into the second and the final game of the episode. We are taking on Inter Milan. And I want to keep a good home record for this season. I want to make this place a bit of a fortress. And 4 minutes in, that little mission I had kind of come to a halt. As Icardi tucks one past Alisson. It was quite an easy goal, really. Not the most amount of power on it. Could have been saved and should have been saved. But Under plays it to the back post again. Dzeko's not in there. De Rossi with a brilliant shot, looking to get his second of the season. Handanovic forces it out for a corner. Kolarov's going to take that one full power at the near post. David Luiz, the new signing, gets his head on that one. And we do bring it back level. So we've had 2 goals so far this series. 1 from a CDM, 1 from a centre-back. So the attacking force isn't really there. But we have got Patrick Schick on the bench if Edin Dzeko continues to not turn up to these games. Perisic with a shot. There was the advantage played from the previous tackle. And Perisic is actually going to step up to take this free kick. Calls over his boy Borja Valero, who actually takes it, and it looks as if it was going top bins. Look at this from behind. This is a brilliant save from Alisson. Look at that. Definitely on target, definitely going in. But he just gets a fingertip to it, and it keeps it at level as we go into half-time. Or so we thought. Daniele De Rossi, the man that scored the penalty in the previous game, gives away a penalty against Perisic in this one. Show you a replay of the tackle here. It wasn't the best tackle. No replay, sorry. He looked to clear it, and Perisic looked to shoot. And they kind of collided and went down. And Icardi gets his second of the game. Alisson went the right way. He's been a really good keeper so far this save. He went the right way. Made a brilliant save for the free kick. Unfortunately, he could not keep it out for the penalty. And it is 2-1. We are looking straight off the bat to bring it back level again. And just get the 1 point. 1 point is better than no points. And it Kolarov again with a shot. And again, not enough power on it, and Handanovic can easily collect that one. Now, we are into the second half now. Florenzi picks up the ball. Doesn't get it in. It falls straight to Dalbert. And he's left some space open down that side. Perisic forcing Manolas to come over. He can then play through Valero from that space that Manolas left. Lucky for us, Valero's normal shots aren't as good as his dead ball shots. We then got Pastore playing it through to El Shaarawy through to Under, who we've brought on up top instead of Dzeko, and he's tucked it home. Maybe solidifying himself a striker role instead of out on the right. Oh, sorry, out on the right. Meaning we can play Kluivert there and Under up top. But that was it. The game is going to end as a 2-2 draw. El Shaarawy is going to get the man of the match. He had 100% passing, 100% tackling, and he also had 1 assist, getting a 9.2. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.